dun. Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having an awesome and wonderful day. Welcome back to another Saturday with another Life Q&A. I'm very excited in this beautiful Saturday morning, which is for you, and for me it's only evening, but hopefully will be our time will be aligned very soon, where I'm September 4th I'll be back in Canada, and then the next Saturday hopefully of that will be in Canada, so we'll be in the same time zone, which is really awesome. So guys, welcome back to another Life Q&A. I'm very excited. Today we're going to talk about Amazon FBA reviews, what do's and don'ts, which is really important for you to understand how reviews work, what the things that you can do, what the things you cannot do, what the risk that you can take, how you can get your first reviews, and everything that you need to know about reviews. Today we're going to talk about it, which is I think it's an important topic, especially since a lot of you are launching a product very soon, and I think this is a good conversation to have. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I'm going to give you my take. I'm going to tell you what's good, what's not, and we have slides prepared for you, which is going to be awesome. But before that, I would like to see our beautiful group. We have, before that actually, just let me know if you can hear me and see me well, because you know, with the new thing with YouTube, with the streaming thing, I'm really always hesitant about how good the quality is coming. So please let me know if you see me, and that's really give me a good feedback. And now we have, let's start and talk about who we have here in the house. We have Pernilla. Pernilla, how you doing? You're the first one to come, which is really, really awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for all your help that you do in the Facebook group as well as in the YouTube. I really appreciate it. We have Nancy. Nancy is the superstar. She's one person from our team, which is really she's very helpful. I'm very grateful to have her. We are all of us grateful to have her in our Facebook group as well. She answers all the questions. She helps me with a lot of things. So thank you, Nancy. We love you. We have also Rami. Rami, thank you so much for joining today. You are in. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for being a part of our Facebook group as well. And we have Sam J. What's up, Sam? Very happy to have you, man. Today you're actually early, which is really awesome. And I know you're very excited for a new product, which is I'm very excited for you, man. There must be a lot of excitement and also mixed up with some nerves coming in. But trust me, at the end, hopefully will pay off big for you. And I'm really excited for you. So any question you have, please, I know you ask questions in the Facebook group. If you have any question today here, also post them, and I'll be more than happy to answer them live. And also we have Luzine. Hi Luzine, how are you? I hope you're doing well, and the same thing goes to you. Thank you for everything that you do in the Facebook group and all your feedback that you give us. And also we have Gourmet Soup and Lunches, which is Natalie. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. This is really becoming a really family time for us, and I hope we grow our family bigger. And with your help, guys, hopefully we'll get there, and we'll get to maximum reach of people that really can benefit from our content, because as you know, guys, no BS, no fluff. I always give it to you the way that I see it, and if I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I always come clear with it, guys, because as I said, we always come with full transparency, honesty, integrity, and that's why I want to build this channel on the Facebook group, to make sure that you guys invest your money, your hard-earned money, with full confidence and knowing the outcome of everything that you do. At the same, we have George Asancio. How you doing, George? Thank you so much for being a part of our Facebook group as well. I'm going to give each one of you a really a special thanks. I really thank you guys. Without you guys, you wouldn't keep me moving, wouldn't keep me doing those every Wednesday, those tutorials that I do, and every Saturday to come live in Q&A, because the feedback is important for me to know if we're on the right track. So I appreciate it so much, and thank you for everything that you're providing. So that's been said, guys, I hope you guys having your coffee. Okay, some of you might be not drinking coffee, but hey, I cannot live without my coffee. It's a habit, but hey, hopefully it will be awesome. And also we have a little disclaimer, which is last tutorial that we have was last Wednesday about Christmas and how you prepare for Q4 and holidays. For people who didn't watch it, please go ahead and watch it, especially if you're new. We discuss a lot of things about how to prepare really in depth. I made a mistake about the Christmas Eve, and I said it's 25th. It's actually it's 24th, as you all know. But I just slipped from my mind. All day seems the same to me, and honestly, that's the only day that I basically can't have a day off because everyone is not active, everyone with their family. So I spend that time with my family. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, which is the 25th. So that's only a little correction that I messed up, and I just ran with it. So please know that. I mean, I know you know it, and you know it's a mistake. So I just want to come here and let you know about it. So, guys, any question you have, please leave them. So I would like to go ahead right away and talk about our slides that I prepared for you, which is where am I? Give me a second. Reviews here, and this is here, and we going to cool. All right. All right. So guys, let me know if you see my slides so I can continue blah blah blah, and we'll get to it. Please let me know if you see it, guys. I hope it's clear for you. All right, so it's good. All right, perfect. Present, and let's do it. So guys, in this topic, we're going to talk about the things you may not know about reviews and make every review count, which is really important. Reviews is a very touchy subject. A lot of missed feelings about it. A lot of things, people don't know exactly where's the thin line, where's you take risk, when is the really legitimate, and all this stuff. So I want to make sure we cover it today. And let's talk about the important facts about reviews. So before we talk about reviews, why it's important to have them, besides being a really huge social proof to you. So it gives you a legitimate social proof in your product that is good or bad, and that's important for the buyer to understand that hey, this product is good, and based on that they can make their buying decision, which is really important. And the reviews, is a fact, is increase your sales by 3.5 times 3.5 times more than if you don't have any reviews. So a lot of times I come to you guys and I tell you, hey, we had a product that we were selling 10 units a day, 12 units a day with no reviews. Yes, happens because I tackle everything. But if you don't have the reviews, you are missing out on a lot of good sales. So without reviews, if you're making 10 sales or 5 sales, I believe with the reviews, you'll be able to make 15, 20 sales, even if you really have the reviews and you have those stars. Those stars that you showed up in your listing is really important for you to have, for the customer to buy. So it's really makes a big difference. And I want you guys to pay attention to that and understand it's 3 to 2.5. So if you're not getting any sales or getting 2 to 3, do not get discouraged. Once you get the reviews, with the ways that we're going to discuss later on, you will get your sales up at least 3 times or 3.5 times as a good result of the reviews. Now, reviews also can impact your discoverability, search ranking, and customer trust. Now, why is that? Is when you have a good review, is basically you're gonna get purchases. When you get purchases and sales, that's gonna help your ranking. When you get the ranking higher, which is you're going to get more you're gonna be discovered, and also build this customer trust between you and them, that knowing, yes, these reviews are really good, and they'll be able to buy the product and recommend it to their friends, their peers, and anybody else, which is really important. Now, this is as reviews as a whole. Now, as a product first review, has been shown to increase your sales also by 3.5. So with a product with no reviews, you're in a competitive market, you're getting no sales or 1 or 2 sales, if you get your first review, is going to make a big change in your sales, is going to increase it. And I have one of my clients who have a very competitive niche, and it's a little bit, this is for consultation, and the product itself wasn't differentiated enough for us to be able to get sales right away with no reviews. So without reviews, they were getting maybe 1 sale every other day, but once they get the first 2 reviews, our first review, the sales right away raised up to 3 to 5 sales per day, which is really makes a difference. People want to see those stars. Those stars really makes a big difference, so you need to have them. Now, also, Amazon policy says that reviews and helpfulness votes, this help vote, like when you have in your list and you're listing the reviews down, you can help vote up or vote down, may not be compensated in any way. So you cannot go ahead and tell your friends or peers, hey, I'll give you $5 or $2, just go ahead and leave me a review, or I give you a full refund. Incentivizing people to push that help button to vote you up or vote you down, because the voting system into the reviews is going to help the good reviews to go up or the bad reviews to go up, and which we all want. We want to make sure that our reviews, the good one, shows up first, because that's what we want the customer to see. If they see it, the other ones are going to be hidden, the bad ones, and that's going to help your sales, because it's going to show up like maybe the first 5 reviews to a customer who comes in, and usually they don't go in deep and they search all the reviews. They will see only the first few ones, which is really important. And this is really, really, really important to also, I don't want you to manipulate it. I want you to make sure that you have really legitimate reviews, because those reviews, you cannot lie to yourself either. You cannot just go ahead and get good reviews and you have a really serious problem with your product that you need to address, whether packaging, whether missing parts, whether it's the product itself is not functioning, and those things you need to pay attention to, and you need to adapt to it. But if you see a competitor comes in, leave you a bad review, or someone who didn't use it and they says, hey, I don't like this product just because I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, that's a different story. You'll be able to do it. Now, make your review work double time in line with Amazon TOS. So every time you're trying to do as much as possible to be within Amazon TOS, which is sometimes really tricky, what's good and bad, and that's what I want to do here. But try as much as you do within Amazon, because Amazon is really serious about the reviews. They will remove reviews. They will maybe block your listing from not getting any reviews, and that's really important for you to do it, even if you do the gray hat or black hat tactics, to make sure that you're doing it within a criteria, and this is really important for you. So for example, usually the sales reviews to sales ratio is around 5% is the safe side. So every time I sell 100 units, I want to get around 5 reviews, okay, for every 100. A lot of sellers, you see, they will get 15 to 20%, and the word in the streets, they say that you can get up to 20%. I do not do it. I will never do that. But if it comes organically, it's perfect. But if you play with the data, if you do decide to do it, stay within the 5%, which is really, really important. Now, what else? Now, also, a buyer may review a product that was not purchased on Amazon, and this is very important, guys. A lot of times there's 2 things of reviews. There's verified reviews and there's unverified review, and how that's been decided is according to the following. If a customer buys a product from Amazon themselves and the transaction goes through Amazon platform, through their automated system, they go to Amazon, they buy the product, and they buy it and they get shipped from Amazon, that's called a verified review, because Amazon can verify legitimately this product came from their platform and the reviews being left is verified. Now, unverified review, this is if someone, you have your own store, retail, you have a retail business, or you have a brick and mortar business, or you do flea market, or whatever it is, someone buy the product, they can go on Amazon and leave a review as well, but becomes unverified review. Now, reviews that verified has more weight than unverified. Unverified, it might be even removed after a few weeks, it might stick, we don't know, but the verified is going to stick. So I wanted to make sure about that, because you guys, sometimes in the beginning when you launch your product, you might be able to get unverified review just to be able to have those stars to keep the sales velocity until you get organically your reviews. As a gray hat, a black hat, whatever you want to do, but this is a lot of things that people do. They get unverified review to show the stars, because as we said, it's going to increase your sales by 3.5, and that's momentum is going to increase your sales where you can get the organic reviews. Usually the organic review rate is around 1 to 3% if you really have a really, really solid stuff that we're going to talk about in place. Now, also, a buyer cannot leave a review if they haven't purchased around $50 worth of products from Amazon. So if they don't purchase that, Okay, if they do not purchase 50%, $50 product, they're not able to leave a review. Some buyers also cannot leave a review if they have their ability of leaving a review is being blocked. Also, the review count or review power or review weight, it goes on the buyer's age of reviewing, how many reviews they've been reviewing, how long they've been in the business, how long they've been with Amazon, how long they've been purchasing product. All that also plays a factor. So I just wanted to let you know. And also, Amazon, for them to process a review, usually takes 1 day, 2 days, and sometimes even takes up to a week. Because then I get that question a lot. Someone says, hey, I got a product. Let me see here. I'm sorry, guys, because they say, oh, my reviews are really bad. Oh, whoa, sorry. Woo, I was sorry. Thank you, Nancy. I see, guys, now you see it better. But I was saying exactly what I was saying in the video, so I hope you guys now you see it much better. Now, Amazon process, as I said, the reviews differently, and that's a question I get a lot. People say, hey, someone left me a review, but it didn't happen. So you need to wait. You have to see, did they buy $50 or more? They have been there. They have been reviewing and buying from Amazon for a long time. Do they have the ability to leave a review? Did they leave a good review that makes sense? And all this stuff goes through a lot of steps until it gets reviewed. But usually within a few days you should be able to get to most of reviews. Now, I'm not trying to scare you. Very rare situation where it happens, people take 7 days or whatever, but usually Amazon is really good at putting them. Now, also, although it's commonly suggested, it's against Amazon TOS to ask a customer to change the review even after you address an issue, so proceed with caution. Buyers may change their review at any time. Now, any reviewer, if you find that someone left your review on basis of unlegitimate basis, or hey, they didn't use the product correctly, or they forgot to push a button, or the extra piece was hidden somewhere in the packaging, for any reason that's not legitimate, you can actually ask them kindly to say, hey, hi John, sorry so much for your trouble. Hey, listen, actually the product works in this way, APC, or hey, this extra product is actually sold separately, or whatever it is. I hope you can reconsider your feedback to us, and I hope we helped you in this customer service. This is very important for you to do, to acknowledge the problem, to find the solution, and also at the end you ask them for how to reconsider their feedback. Now, I do it all the time. If I get a bad one, I always go ahead and mention it and make sure that my buyer understand it, and hopefully they'll be able to reconsider their review. So it's against the TOS, but it's really, for me, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think you're gonna get dinged for it unless you're really unlucky, but I have been doing it, and it should be fine. Now, the other thing, now, always, this is a very good practice, and I see a lot of people are not doing it, and trust me when I say it's important. Once you get a negative review on your listing, okay, on your product, make sure you comment on it. This is going to show how legitimate of a business you are and how much you care about your customers. So every time I have negative review, I go for my account, which is the buying account, the one where I buy my products from, and I go ahead, change my name there. I put it the same name as my company, for example, or the same name as what I have in my email sequence, and I tell them, hey, I'm really sorry, the same thing, address the problem, acknowledge it, address the problem, address the solution. After that, tell them, I'm really sorry for that. This is gonna show for anybody who's interested in your product, when they come in and they see you commenting and say, hey, the owner of this XYZ business is actually offering a solution and taking care of his customers, they will buy from you even if it was bad. Even if it was a bad negative review, because they know if anything happens, they'll be taken care of. You will send them a full refund or whatever it is, and they will buy with ease. So this is a very important thing to do, and a practice that you need to do. So as I was saying last time, guys, every time when I say every time I wake up in the morning, I check my products. I check yesterday I got a bad review. So right away, I got a bad review. I commented on them. I addressed the problem. I said, I'm sorry. And actually wasn't a true statement they did, but I went and I took care of them. It's like, hey, if you have anything else you would like me to do, please reach out to us so we can make it right by you. If you're happy, we're happy. We're a small family business, and customer satisfaction is our number one priority, which is really, really important, guys. Do it. It's gonna go a long, long way. Okay. Now, violation of review policy that refers to a seller include employee and third-party partners. So telling Amazon you didn't know or you weren't responsible is not going to help your case in review policy violation. So if anything that you just, hey, I asked my friend or I asked my brother to do it, or my sister or someone, and then you say I didn't know, it's not gonna work with Amazon. It's not gonna fly. Do not even fight it. So that's why knowledge is power, and I want to make sure that you guys understand it. So when you do something, you do it the right way without saying I don't know. Because Amazon, if he sees you don't know, I didn't see it. No, in your agreement they said you're responsible for everything that you do on the platform, and you understand every aspect of the business from Amazon. What's the marketplace policies? What the rules? You need to understand them, and you're responsible for them, even if they don't mention it. So this is really, really, really important. Now, how to get your first reviews, which is really is very hard. A lot of people don't know how to go about it. First thing you need to do, guys, go ahead and sign up for the early reviewer program. It's very important. It's a service that Amazon provide. I believe is under advertising tab. You can go early review program. You can enroll your product, and you will charge you $60 for it, and they will get you up to 5 reviews. Now, how that works is basically they will, once someone buy it, I know it's very hypocritical. How would I say that? It's very hypocritical. Oh my God! It's very not right by Amazon to do, and hypocritical from them because they're able to send someone the product. They will buy the product and they will give them $3 gift card. That's hypocrisy, because you telling me I cannot do that as a customer, as a seller. I cannot reach out to my customers and tell them, hey, I can offer you $3 if you leave me a review, but Amazon is able to do it because they're making money of it. In my opinion, I think it's not the right thing to do. Okay, but it's happening, and it's people are really doing it. I mean, they're doing it, and you cannot do anything about it. I mean, I messed up. Okay, so that's how it works. So they enroll in it, you get $60. Amazon will sell the product. They will give $3 gift card for people who review the product, and you'll be good to go. And it's very easy to enroll. It's with one click. You add your ASIN, and you're in. Okay. Now you are in charge until you receive review through the program. So once you enroll, once you get the first review, then you get the charge, the $60. Now the enrollment covers the entire SKU variation family. And Amazon will offer a reward to customer on your enrollment up to 1 year. So you have up to 1 year. This service will be working for you for 1 year until you get 5 reviews. If within a year you get 5 reviews, you're good for you. If you don't, after a year, it's gonna expire even if you get 1 or 2 reviews. Okay? So that's really important thing. So, and also when you do it, it's gonna happen on all the variations. So if you have one product and you have multiple variation, parent, listing, and then you have a child, colors, different colors, we'll work on all of them. So if you get one review in each variation, that'll be 5, that's it. Because how it works in Amazon listing, if you have variation and you have, each one of them has like, let's say two reviews, and you have 5 variation, will show on the listing as 10 reviews. Okay, so that's why they will validate or will be included all the variation with them. And I know you guys making fun of me about my hypocrisy and how I wasn't able to say oh my God, hypocritical and hypocrisy. I was trying to find the word, but it slipped my mind. Okay. Now let's talk about what other methods you can do to get your first review. So first thing I would do, I would go to my early reviewer program, enroll in it. The second thing, I'll make sure that I am my email sequence is fully optimized. And I've seen a lot of people, they just do a few emails and that's it. It's very generic. My email sequence is really in depth, has a lot of humor. I get really good feedback. I get very good reviews from it, which is really really cool. Which is, we will do a video on that as well, because really it takes a lot. I prepared the content, but I haven't really I haven't taken the video yet, or haven't shot the video yet, but I will get to it. But because, you know, Q4 coming, I want to tackle the things for Q4 for you guys to help, but I will be doing one. Now, what's that? Email sequence, or called email autoresponder, is basically when someone buys a product from you, how are you going to follow up with them? What kind of emails are you going to send them? Usually I send only 3 emails. So there's softwares like Zone Pages, and for you guys, I have a coupon code for Amazon FBA Giants, 15% you will get for it. It's one of the best softwares out there. I'm not telling you because I'm gonna make a few bucks off you. I really don't care, but this software I use, it's really good. It's gonna help you also in the future. Has a lot of features: landing pages, giveaway pages, has email autoresponder, has ManyChats, has everything that you need. Trust me, it's worth the $19.99, plus you get the 15%. It's really, really good. I will never, and I'm telling you right now, I will never go ahead and tell you about a service or about a program that I don't believe in, or I think it's just because I'm gonna make a buck of you. I will never do that, and I will never allow it from now until in the future. I will never do anything that I do not use myself, or something that I do not believe in, okay? It's just I wanted to do that, and I really use it, and my clients know that because I share my screen with them and they see that I use that software. Anyways, use that. I use 3 emails. 1 email when the product is being shipped, 2 days after delivery, and then 7 days after delivery. So the first one is going to be, thank you so much, I just shipped the product, the product's being shipped, here you are, some kind of value. Then the second one is going to be about, hey, I hope everything is well with you, I hope you received the product and it's in working condition, if there's anything I can help you with. And the third one is going to be the big ask, so add value, and then third one, you're gonna ask the big ask, hey, your feedback means the world to us, we're a small family business, please, your feedback means the world to us, and I hope you can leave us one to let the world know about our product, which is really, really effective. Now, you know, you can go really nice way of doing it, not like the way I'm saying it, but you can make it really, really, really well. And a tip there, always make sure that you use maybe emojis, make sure that you use maybe jiffies, stuff like that. And that software, Zone Pages, that's why I like it, because you'll be able to attach files to it, you'll be able to put emojis, you'll be able to put those jiffies, which really makes a difference. Okay, now optimize your insert card with adding value. So when you have your insert card, which is the insert card, it's the card that you're gonna put in your packaging. When the customer opens up, they see insert card, thanking them or giving them a value. Always give value, guys. Give them a discount on the next purchase. Maybe give them a free book, a free gift, a free ebook, whatever it is, you put it there. That's gonna help, and then you can ask them for a review, and that's where the landing pages and the giveaway pages that I made a video with, or for. I made 2 videos for them, landing page and giveaway, where you can optimize them within your insert card, which is really important. Okay. Now, the other thing you can get reviews. It's a long shot. It's not a long shot. It just requires more work, especially for people who are beginners. They're not going to be able to. It's very simple, but comes very taunting for people who are new. Is Facebook ads. You can do Facebook ads, launching your product at the same time you have ManyChat sequence underneath it. So you put the Facebook ad, and if someone types something, you'll be able to do the ManyChat for them. Okay, and through the ManyChat, you can ask them for review, you can ask them for ranking, you can ask them for a lot of things, which is a different subject that we'll be talking about later on this year. I just want to make sure that we're really getting a good content so far. Now, get your first review. Risk you might take. So this is the risky way of taking, getting your reviews, and I'm gonna tell you which one is really cool, which one you need to avoid, or which one that you can do. Now, I am not telling you go ahead and do those stuff. I'm telling you this is things that always there. People are doing it, and people how they're getting the reviews. Now, in my opinion, knowledge is power, as I said, and I have to give you all the tools. And then some of you have high risk tolerance, some of you have low risk tolerance, and you need to know what's out there. Because when you see yourself in the corner and you're crying because you have very bad reviews, and you're not able, you're not selling anything, you have your investment from your retirement, from your savings, from your hard-earned money that's sitting there, and you need a way to get your sales back, you might need to get into this gray black hat areas with higher risk, but it's your decision you need to make. You need to know about it. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want, it's up to you. Okay? But these things that you need to do. Okay? And I'm going to tell you which one I do and which ones I don't, and how you do it. There's everything. There's a percentages and there's criteria that you need to follow to make sure that you do it right, but do not overdo the stuff. So ask distant friends and family. Now, always when getting the first reviews, honestly, I do friends and family. I think distant family even better. You don't need to make sure that they have share the same IP address or the same internet as you, not using the same computer as you. Also, they say they do not need to be as a friend in your Facebook groups, which is good. So if you really want to ask a friend or family, the safe way to do it is say, hey, you ask a friend, tell them, hey, you can leave a review, or you have a friend of yours who can leave a review, or family member that has a coworker that you don't know, they can leave a review. And this is basically, they get the product and then you PayPal them from the back end if you want it, or if they're really legitimate and they want to help you out, they'll be able to buy the product without any refund, hopefully, if they're really your good friends, okay, or if they're a good family member. The second one is managed chat sequence or any other method. There's a lot of methods that offer PayPal refunds, so you can do many chat sequences legitimately without offering any PayPal. But there's one which is very popular now, is search, find, and buy, or lottery system that tell you, hey, you will get 50% off if you want. You can get it today and refund you 20%, or refund you the whole product that you bought, the whole purchase value or purchase amount that you bought the product, plus $5 extra if you leave a review and you send me that review, and I will be able to refund you fully with no question asked, and you do it through PayPal. Anything with PayPal refund and stuff like that really scares me, especially with managed chat sequence and some methods like that. I do not like them. If you do it in very, very cautious. Even that with friends and family, do it through PayPal, but you need to be really careful about it. The third one, there's using any review service for paid reviews. So any service that you use, which is really, that's the scary one. That's, for me, is really, really scary. If any review service, it scares me, because that means a lot of people are using the service and their smell starts spreading and people will know about it, or Amazon will find out about it, and that might really get caught very easily. Review service is very hard. Now the new thing that's happening a lot with review services, they're building those huge Telegram groups, WhatsApp groups, and if they have a product, they just offer it to that specific group, Telegram or WeChat or WhatsApp, and they will be able to get the reviews. But you need to be very careful, because if they have a very small group of people, easy for them Amazon to connect them together. For people who buy multiple products, they connect them. All of them are finding this product. All of them are reviewing this product and connect the people, and then you will get screwed. It needs to be really, really, really high number of people or members in that, like 300,000, 400,000, whatever it is. But this is very risky. All the stuff, guys, you do it in your own risk, but you need to make sure you understand it. You need to know why it's important. Now, I want to talk about one thing which is really important, and you will know why I'm talking about the first reviews are very important. Now, besides the fact it's raise your reviews, there's one thing about it which is really important. If I have 2 reviews, let's say, and then someone leave me a bad review, the review rating is basically those stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that goes below 4 stars, you're screwed. Usually it's been proven, anything below 4 stars or 3.5 stars, your sales is just gonna plummet. Might as well just start with a new product. And now, every good review, every one bad review, you need 4 to 5 good reviews to compensate that rating, which is big. So every time I get 1, I need to get 5 good ones, 4 to 5. That's really a lot. Now, how fair it is from Amazon or not, that's another discussion, but this is how much it's gonna take for you to do it. So imagine you having only 2 reviews or 1 review, and a competitor decides to give you 1 bad review, you're screwed. Why is that? Because if you have one review, you're going to get sales velocity. Let's say you're selling 100 units per month. You're going to get 3 to 5 reviews. Okay, perfect. Now, if they going and your rating goes down and they leave you a bad review, your sales is going to plummet to 10. Now, you don't have the sales velocity to get the 5% review to sales ratio to be able to get reviews. So you cannot sell 10 units and expecting to get 5 reviews. It's going to be something fishy. So you need to keep the sales velocity up to make sure that you're getting the reviews organically, to make sure you compensate for any bad reviews that comes to you. So that's the trick. That's what's the creme de la creme, as we say. It's very dilemma that you need to make sure that you have enough. So if you have 5 reviews and someone leaves you one bad review, you still have let's say 4.3 rating or 4.4 rating, you still have those 4.5 stars showing, which is, hey, you can react, you can say, hey, I might need more reviews. You'll be able to still have some sales velocity while you're getting some reviews to compensate it. Otherwise, what's going to happen? Your sales going to go low, and you cannot justify any more good reviews. You cannot get any organic, and it will be easier for you to get flashed or to get flagged, not flashed, flagged, flashed. What the? What am I saying? Oh my God, flashed. Anyways, I hope that really was understood. And then thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I hope that was helpful. So now let me get back. Let me see myself. Where am I? Okay, I'm here. So guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys really find value in this. I hope you guys was a good presentation for you. But as we say, as usual, I'm going to take your questions and I'll see what's up. I think we can just call it hippo. That's exactly what I was saying. You know, I cannot say the hippo, Pernilla, that's a true fact. I cannot say the animal name hippo, a big one, the whole thing. Hippa-ta-ta-ta-ta, whatever it is. I cannot say it. So I always keep hippo, and even my daughters and my wife make fun of me. Can you say that name? And I cannot. I just keep it hippo and we're good to go. That's the same thing as hypocritical and hypocrisy. I think that's a new word. So thank you so much. But what you want to do? Sam says, Facebook ads, ManyChat, these methods are best used after we have optimized PPC in the Amazon platform. It depends how you use it. I think you should make sure you don't need to, your listing has to be optimized no matter what, but you can start with Facebook ads and ManyChats right away if you want. But Sam, I know you're doing a lot, brother. I'm just telling you an advice. Do not overwhelm yourself with it. That's why I'm not getting in depth with it. That's why I'm not going and explain it, because it's going to make your brain goes away, and you have so many things you need to take care of, especially when you have your first product in Amazon. You have to get the product in, you have the shipping, you have the images, you have the listing itself to write it, you have to make sure your PPC is running well. You need to know how to run PPC, you need to know how to optimize your PPC, all this stuff. You need to know how to get reviews, all this stuff to be able, and after you need to include your Facebook ads and doing your ManyChat. That's the beast by themselves. So I'm not telling you not to do it, but I'm just saying, know your capability. If you're able to do it, go ahead, good for you, man. But do not mix a lot of things, because will mess you up. One step at a time and you'll be able to get there, okay? And the rate, if you do it right, because don't forget, Facebook ads also gonna spend money, so I don't know what's that, your budget, and after you have the email sequence, so a lot of things get involved. So yes, you don't need to wait, but you can do them right away. But for me, I would think I always optimize for Amazon, make sure everything is good. And if I have, I have a lot of experience, so for me, I can put everything right away together, because for me, Amazon is like everything there. I can do it in my sleep kind of thing. I know it, like it's my second nature now. But it's really difficult for new people and very hard for me to ask someone who's new to do it. It's going to make a little bit of a change, but not significant. You build email lists for sure, but that's it. You can do the landing page and the giveaway page, which is really a good way, which is you already have in your insert card, you'll be able to do it, and later on you'll be able to optimize for ManyChat for the next order once everything's settled. Now, Bernella said, is that okay for a friend to upvote a review and ask a question, as it's good for keyword ranking? Even if we are friends on Facebook. is not supposed to, is not good. Amazon will find out, but think about it. It's a risk and reward, as I said before. You have only a little risk to take care of. For me, as I said, when you have your back against the wall and there's nobody there, it's a little risk that you can take against the reward that you're gonna get. So you might be able to use it. You may be able to do it. Don't forget, there's this big sellers who are doing it. They're doing 20%, 25% review to sales ratio. They're doing every black hat possible in there. There's those Chinese sellers as well who are doing a lot of shady campaigns of upvoting, downvoting campaigns, negative campaigns. What I mean by negative campaigns, they go to competitors and they just hit them with negative reviews and negative returns, doing a lot of returns. They're doing a lot of upvoting, downvoting. So there's a lot of things, and there's still not, Amazon not doing anything. Us, we're just small fish in a lake or an ocean that we can do one or two at a time. You need to take risks, but I'm not recommended it. But if I was my back against the wall, I might be using it. I might be able to do anything that possible, because don't forget, you have your money on the line. You have your savings. You have your retirement. You have a lot of things, money on the line. That means a lot to you. A few $1,000 or $5,000, $10,000. That's a lot of money for you just to, hey, let me see how organically the world is beautiful. I am investing in my future. I'm gonna leave my 9-to-5 crap. It's not this, guys. You need to make sure you make a decision, the right one for you and for your family. And that's why I'm really preaching about this stuff. I might do it. And what happens. I mean, I'm already not making sales. So if I do that change and really helps me, I'm good for it. So that's only me. Okay. Ginger says. I mean, Nancy says, is that true that you can use a good review in your description as long as your permission from the reviewer, since they own the copyright? Yes, absolutely, you can use it. That's a tips for you guys who are here, which is I love you so much. I actually have one picture, okay, in a very competitive market, in one picture, one image from my 9 images that I have is actually why you choose us, and see what other people are telling us. So I take screenshots of the reviews, and I'll put them in one image and for people to see. So I'll take the best reviews. They're targeting the specific solution to a specific problem. So let's say I have a product that fixes back pain, fixes joint pain. I'll take those ones that are related to that, and I put them into the listing. So like this, people really people really take it and really convert very well. And also another tip, if you really American-based company or run by American, try to put that. It's really important. Like me, I source my product from the States, so I am a company who's operated from US, okay, and also is an American product. It's very important, makes a change. So if you do it, usually if your product is not from America or it's from China, I will say, hey, it's ran and operated, American owned and ran. This is really makes a big difference. You can use it. It really makes a good difference, and people really like it. And honestly, any nationality within the same nationality, they will sympathize with you. They will want to see you succeed, especially if you're small and try to make it in this big world. With search, find, and buy, how do we find the group of people that we are targeting? So this is a very good question. Search, find, and buy is basically you're gonna go ahead and with your Facebook ads, you're going to specify your audience. So if I am selling something in sports and outdoor, I can see the interest of sports and outdoor. So I go, hey, sports and outdoor, and see who are interested in it. Or example, if I'm doing business now like this, I can say, hey, Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, I can do Value David, Patrick David, anybody within that business. If they have interest in business, you'll be able to buy my product. So you do the same thing with yours. The other thing that you will do, it's Facebook Insight, Audience Insight. So if you go to your manager and you go to Audience Insight, you will see, if you type the keyword of your product, you will see the most liked groups, and you can target that as well, which is really helpful, guys. Okay, I'm not Facebook expert by no means, but I know the basics. I know a little bit of it, but that's it. But I'm no expert. Okay, really not expert, but I know a little bit. A flush down the toilet. Thank you so much, Pernilla. Always Saad, thank you. Maria Roman, how you doing? I hope you're doing really well. Thank you so much for joining us. Love you. As usual, guys, great presentation, like always, Saad. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys, for tuning in and coming in and liking that feedback. It's really important to us. Wayne, hey, what's up, Wayne? Thank you so much for joining us. That's your first time. I see your questions on the YouTube. Really, very, very good questions. I'm very happy to see that you join us and also leaving those beautiful comments. So, guys, if you like the video so far, please give me a little bit like. We need to get this channel a little bit up. We need to really get it out there. So please, guys, if you like it, give me a like, big thumbs up, and also hit the notification bell. See, that's how I put it in. Now he said, Saad, there are a safe sales reviews ratio. Yes, the reviews to sales ratio, I recommend 5%. Anything over that, I'll be worried about it. Now, organically, I'm getting around 7%. Reviews to sales ratio, which is really good. Now, a lot of people will tell you up to 20%. For me, I'm very shaky with 20%. Very, very shaky with 20%. I think 5% is very good. You can push it a little bit more, but I wouldn't recommend more than that. I don't recommend it to my clients. I don't recommend it to you guys. I don't recommend it to anybody. Do not do more than 5%. In the beginning, yes, maybe you will. I mean, the first reviews are really easier to do because if you get 2-3 reviews, Amazon not very strict about it, but later on it becomes very strict. So you can get few reviews. I actually, even if I have a little bit of sales velocity, that's why I run PPC right away when I get my product in. So I want to get the sales, and then I can get the 2-3 reviews slowly. But yeah, 5% I think is awesome. But there's a lot of people they say up to 20%, which is, I feel, is really, really risky. I don't see, I mean, with emails, that's my logic behind it. If you have Amazon, I mean, if you have your email sequence, give you 1%, a regular one. I'm sorry, without email sequence, you have 1%. With email sequence, you get up to 3 to 5%, almost 3%, that's the general. If you're adding more Facebook ads, maybe adding theft, maybe you can come to 5-6%, which is good. I haven't seen someone get 20% unless they manipulating something. Like I have some people in my niches, they just launched and they already have more reviews than me. I'm not taking the risk. I'm not gonna do it. And if they want to do it, they might get caught. Usually October, it's the time where Amazon hits people with the reviews, and they start to getting very tricky. You remember, guys, I don't know if you guys remember that or not. You remember when people used to use recycle listings? So they used to go ahead, for example, I'm selling a product I'm selling a soccer ball. And then I start selling soccer ball, then I don't want it, then I start abandon this listing and has, let's say, 200 reviews. Then I come here and I'm selling soccer ball agility ladder, for example. I can go ahead, take that listing, and I put my product underneath it. So now I have brand new product but has 200 reviews from the other previous seller, because ASINs, you don't own the ASINs, Amazon owns them. So you'll be able to list your product underneath them, and now you have 200 reviews, it shows up. But in the reviews, it's going to show a little bit people saying soccer or saying stuff, soccer ball only, whatever it is. Now Amazon becoming strict and actually stripping people from the reviews, and they're getting reviews out. So that's a new update to let you know about, guys. Is there a safe rule? Okay, that's awesome. Natalie says, are insert cards effective for getting reviews? Not sure if I missed anything. Yes, they're very good for reviews. But as I said, I would do a specific task from an insert card. What do you need exactly from it? Do you want to get reviews? Do you want to get ranked? Do you want to get re-ranked for a specific product? Whatever it is. Usually you want to get it is that the way I do it. Hey, thank you so much for buying this product. As a gesture for my gratitude, I would like to give you 10% for our next purchase, and also would like to give you our premium ebook that I just that only released for our loyal customers. I go ahead, I give them my I'm sorry, I've been under the weather a bit. I go ahead and I give them my landing page, which is Zone Pages, which is I shared with you guys. They go ahead, they go to that link. When they go to that link, They opt in, I get their email. Once I get the email, they get that ebook. They will get that email. They will get that discount, the coupon code. They also get the ebook, and then they will leave a review. Because don't forget, you have email sequence in the back end plus insert card. So the insert card, you're adding value to them. They get it. They'll be happy. They see it is nice. Then you have the email sequence, which is very high optimized email sequence that you target them. And also from there, you're asking the review from the email sequence. So this is adding value insert card. The other one is coming in asking for review. So the customer comes in and says, hey, I'm getting ebook. I'm getting a 10 discount. Very nice packaging. Very nice insert card. He's giving me very humor. This guy takes care of your customers. They will leave you a review. So always works. I love it. And especially with email autoresponder also, sometimes a lot of people are opting out from email autorespond, from opting out from the email sequences or from emails from Amazon. So you might not get the same conversion as before. That's why having them both together is good. The other tip you can do, for example, you can at the bottom, you can say, happy with your purchase. It would mean the world to us if you help spread the word. So you can, do not tell them, leave me a five-star review. Do not tell them, hey, if you do this, I'm going to give you 10%. No. Just, hey, spread the word. Leave us this 10, happy with your purchase. It would mean the world to us if you help us spread the word. And you do, hey, how they can do it. That's a simple thing. If you want, you can do it. That's as a little reminder at the bottom, but not the purpose of my thing, okay? Sam says, thanks for advice, Saad. I'm definitely doing a lot right now. Ha ha ha. Very excited to get the product going. I'm very excited for you, Sam. I'm really excited for you. You have no idea. You and your girlfriend are really awesome people. I hope you really guys crush it. I hope you really guys do very well for it. And I'm very excited to see your results. And I don't know your product, but Q4 is coming. If you do all the right things, I believe you will crush it. Netter says, Amazon is becoming a jungle, eat or be eaten. Yes, but at the same time, it depends on the niche that you take. If you have a niche that's very competitive, you will have a lot of dirty people. If you do the stuff that I'm telling you, hey, get smaller niches, not a lot of depth. Not a lot of depth. People are making 8,000 to 15,000. That's not competitive. People who are really easy on it. The people who really use black hat tactics, usually people who are really targeting big niches, high volume sales. Yes, they will do that, but for this, you should be fine, and their eye is not on it. For many chat giveaways, I spent $600 to get product to page number 1. It really works. Should I keep the giveaway to higher position? Is there anything I can do to spend less? Now, very congratulations. Yes, ManyChat will work very well for you to rank the product, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you stick to that position. Now, sticking to the position means a lot for something that you can go to the back end in your Amazon and you go to report, go to the business report, and from the business report, go on the left side is going to show details by ASIN and SKU, and go to the results, and you will see something called unit session percentage. It's going to become a chart on the right side, and it's going to tell you sessions. It's going to tell you clicks. It's going to tell you something called unit session percentage. You want to make sure your unit session percentage is high, because if you're converting very high and you're making enough sales, the same as the top guys, then you will stick. If it's not, you're not sticking. You're going to drop later on. So that means you have two things. If you're sticking, you're good for you. If it's not, that means you still need to keep organic sales and keep a little bit of giveaway on the side while you're just maintaining, you're stabilizing your ranking. That's another thing. And also, when you do ranking, you need to understand, and when you do ranking, you need to start slow. Like for example, if you're aiming to give 10 products, you will go 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, then stay 10, you stay for 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, or 10 days. And then when you drop slowly also. You drop 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, and slow. So you phase in and you phase out. That's what you want to do. Do not do it an immediate cut. Now, the other thing you want to know, there's some positions, the first, second, third position, you might not ever be able to get to them. You will never be able to take those people out. If they were first to the business, if they were first to rank, and they already have a solid ranking, they have a solid conversion rate, they have a solid relevancy, Very hard for Amazon to come and give you that. They will never give you that. So do not aim to the first, second position. If those people have high reviews and have been there for a long time, it's really hard because Amazon learned, their algorithm learns about other product from those first people who comes in and launch a product. So it's very hard for you to do it. But you can do spend slowly, and you can give less giveaways, or you can less product giveaway, and you should be fine with your organic. Because if you're not getting organic sales, that means there's a problem. So that's why I never rank a product before I do really big testing. I make sure I get the product, I run my PPC, get the data, get what the best keywords, do what my unit session percentage. I make sure everything is good. So when I run my PPC, when I run my ranking, or if I want to do ranking because it's getting too expensive my PPC, I can go ahead and use a launch service or ManyChat or whatever it is to make sure I substitute that, and I make sure that I'm sticking, so my money is not wasted. Rami Matar says, big thumbs up to you too, man. So guys, I don't know, is that good so far? Are you sleeping on me? Are we still there? All right, so this is, guys, is the really important thing to understand about the reviews. And there's one thing I want to touch on is about PPC, since we're talking about it. PPC is not one rule fits all. And if anybody tells you, hey, just get one, phrase match, broad match, exact match only, it doesn't make sense. You need to make sure, this is for Pernilla because I know her question was last time, you need to make sure you are getting everything together to find the best thing for you. So me, when I start my PPC, I start with a broad, phrase, exact match, and also ASIN targeting. And then when I get those information, then I'll be able to reiterate from the broad to phrase, from phrase to exact, and I start slowly reiterating this. So I will be making a video about this, but I'm waiting until we get really big likes and when we reach a good number in our Facebook group. I'm gonna make one only about PPC. I might not do it public. I might just leave it for our group because it's going to be really in depth. And if you guys didn't join the group, please go ahead and join the group. That's for new people. And as you guys know, I always deliver every Wednesday. I'm here, and every Saturday. Yes, Pernilla, testing. I swear to you, I'm not kidding you. My product, I've been now 7-8 months with the new product. I'm still testing. Every day I'm launching a new campaign. Every day I'm doing another reiteration. I'm always finding new keywords. So it takes time. It takes always a process. People are telling you, hey, go small, low campaign, give 30 cents and you'll be fine. Yeah, you're losing money on the big keywords. You're not able to find other keywords. So not means always lower budget. It means a good thing because you might be missing out on a lot. Sam says, when is the best time to set up a third-party service for customer service? Is that something we should do closer to when the product launches to save some capital? I wouldn't hire any third-party service for customer service. I think something that you need to do you can do it you and your partner, you and your wife, you and your husband, whoever. I'm talking about everyone, not only Sam, you. I let my wife take care of it. You need to understand your customer. You need to understand their feedback. You need to understand what their discomfort, what the things are not satisfied with, what the things that you need to, if you get a bad feedback, how you can improve on the product, what the things you can do, and also to establish a good templates that if you source that product to someone else, they know what kind of templates. I have seen people who are sourcing services or customer service to other people and they're doing horrible. People come says, hey, I'm not satisfied with the product. Okay, send me a picture or no refund. Come on, man, you need to be nicer than this, or hey, yes, this is your problem, you messed up, not me. And it's becoming a haggling situation. You don't want that. So you need to take care of your customer yourself. Nobody worries about your business more than you do. Okay? Nobody cares about your money more than you do. So you always, if now I'll give my service to someone else, I will go ahead right away and make, I will go right away and I will make my templates ready for them, so for them to respond. And I will what also I will do, I will micromanaging them until I see everything is correct. So I micromanage until you give it trust. When the trust comes in, then you let them go. And from time to time, check your Sales Central, check the messages that are being sent to make sure everything's good. Sorry, I misspoke. I meant for automation like MailChimp, My Seller Pal, etc. The things that you need to do, like MailChimp, that's for emails. So that's why when I said zone pages, you don't, because that's all the spendings, right? So when I said zone pages, because if you get emails, they will be saved within zone pages platform, which is really good. So you can save a little money there. I think the softwares that you need to make sure that you have, like for example, good accounting software. Like I always mention, Seller Board. There's Fetcher. There's a lot of them out there. Just see what's best for you and your budget, because you need to know your numbers. If you know your numbers correctly, you know how much you're making, you know if you're in red, you know everything. And that's very important. And honestly, Amazon doesn't make it easy to look at your profit or your net profit to see how much you're making money. You know, at the end you see, oh, you're making sales, but then you're actually losing money because Amazon fees, because PPC spending, it could be for commission fees, everything else, returns, and you don't know what's up. There's so many things. For me, I get my phone, I get my seller board, I say, hey, okay, today I made that much net profit after my PPC, after everything. And you need to know your numbers because you can gauge the days. If you have a good days, bad days, and it's all about the net profit. We're not here just to sell product, here to make profit. So yes, that's the thing I will do. And honestly, when I guys recommended to you zone pages, because I know what kind of expenses it's going to save you, and that's why it's really, really, really good. I definitely plan to take care of all customer service myself. Yes, awesome. Trust me, it's really good. I will never source any, since we're talking about this, I will never source any service, whether product research, whether differentiation, whether anything, without me knowing everything myself. That's why I do not believe in sourcing agent right away. I do not believe in someone else looking the products for you. You do it yourself, learn it, and then when you give it to someone else, you know exactly if they're BSing you or they're doing the right thing or not. And that's very important for me. I want to make sure I know it before I give it to someone else, and then to get the best result. I'm doing exposure campaign, low bid, you suggested, but no result at all. Right now I have it at 0.09. Should I just keep raising it? Yes, raise it. It's very good. Now it depends on the market itself, how competitive. So for example, if my market, I'm bidding $3 to $4 per bid, for sure 9 cents is not going to do much for me. So I need to raise it to 37 cents or 27 cents, 57 cents maybe, because that's relative to how much I'm spending, the $3 or $4 per keyword. So for example, the majority of people, they have their product at $1, for example, for bid. So if they do 7 cents or 10 cents, that's almost 10% of it. So you should be fine. So maybe our rule would be 10%, I believe. We just came up with it because I have $3 to $4 and I say 30 to 40 cents. That means 10%. So maybe you can raise with 10% of what you're actually getting as a cost per click. And that's it. So guys, I hope you guys had a lot of value. I want to respect your time. Trust me, if I stay here forever, I don't mind it. Talk about Amazon, talk about every question. I love this and how engaged you are, guys. I really love it that you guys showing up, taking time from your Saturday to come with me, to join me in this live Q&A. It really means a lot to me. And if you guys are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, leave your comment. I'll reply to you as usual. And I see every comment that comes in. I answer them myself all the time. And I really appreciate it. If you find this is useful, please share it with other Facebook group. Share it with other your friends if they need it. And I really appreciate it. So guys, thank you so much for being here. Have yourself a wonderful Saturday. Go ahead, keep killing it. Keep sourcing this product, differentiate, make that money. Q4 is coming, and I'm here for any subject that you like, that you guys want me to cover, and I appreciate it. So have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.